Oh, my next special guest is my best friend. And that is, I thought he was my best friend until I started talking to other people who thought that he was their best friend. That's just the kind of guy he is. He is a publicist whose client list reads like a who's who of classic and contemporary Hollywood. Now, be careful because there's going to be some name dropping and some good singing. Will you please welcome Mr. Harlan Boll? Yeah, take it. Take it. Clear that mic stand. You look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Doesn't he look nice?
I clean up nice.
Yeah, he looks nice.
Sometimes.
Right? Oh, just a second, Harlan. There's something I want. Okay. So, are you comfy being on this side of the audience and not standing in the back?
No. Fortunately, I can't see any faces beyond. Oh, hi.
Yeah, right.
Hi, I know that move. No.
Harlan is famous for holding all of our purses when we walk the red carpet. That's, right. So, Harlan, I went onto your website and I found a very long list of your clients. And I just took a few, just a few.
Okay.
And I thought it would be fun that I would tell you the name of a client or a person in showbiz that you were close to, and you just tell me the first thing that pops into your mind when you hear that name.
Like a celebrity lightning round?
Like a celebrity
Okay.
lightning round. Very good. Yeah. Okay.
Careful, there's some in the audience.
I know. I'm not. Never mind. All right. So these are mostly classic Hollywood.
Okay.
Classic Hollywood. I didn't want to get you into trouble with anybody.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. All right. Dick Clark.
I love Dick. Grow up. Right there, grow up. Dick Clark was very, very special early in my career. He'd once described me as the only man he knew who pen-palled with Mother Teresa and partied with Hugh Hefner.
That's good. Mel Brooks.
Oh, Mel. I worked with him on The Producers. He once told me that I was one of the funniest Gentiles he ever knew. Which is an honor.
That's high praise.
Yeah.
Very high praise. Oh, Shirley MacLaine.
Shirley. A woman can't remember my name to save her life. Any of them. She literally is like, Quaker Boy.
I hope she wasn't confusing you with a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah.
No. Everybody's favorite, Carol Channing.
Carol. Oh, over 2 decades with Carol. The media always got my relationship with her wrong. I was her son, her grandson, both legitimate and not. I was her lover, and I was even once her father.
That would be a nifty trick.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep.
That's
True.
very. Valerie Harper.
Oh, Valerie. Valerie was the definition of a BFF. In fact, her daughter's here tonight, Christina. Thank you, sweetie. You know, when your mother first brought you home, yes, that was that long ago. When your mother first brought you home, she was so proud, and she brought you in, and she said, "This is Christina," without an H, very important. "This is Christina. What do you think?" I said, "She's adorable. I have a little issue, though, with a famous woman adopting a child and naming her Christina." Your mother hit me hard.
Do you remember Joan Crawford? Remember? Bob Hope. You were with the Hope family for such a long time.
I still am.
Oh.
Yeah, I was with Bob for a very long time. When he turned 95, there were all these stories that were coming out about wrong reports about his passing. He lived to 100. But one morning, so many of them had come out, he called me up and he said, "Harlan, I haven't seen the paper yet, and I don't like surprises. Am I dead or alive?" True.
And the glamorous and wonderful Tippi Hedren.
Oh, Tippi. Tippy's another one that my relationship with her got messed up. We went to the Television Academy for an event one night, and next day in one of the papers they announced Tippi Hedren with her new fiancé. The next day her daughter, Melanie Griffith, called me and said, "Harlan, you need to know I'm never going to be comfortable calling you Daddy."
Harlan, listening to your stories, and I love your stories, and he's got many. If you wanna grab him after the show, he's got such great stories. You know, your fabulous life and all of these amazing big things that you do. It sort of takes me back to a time in my life that was full of glamour. I went to lots of glitzy events and hung out with a lot of big names. And even though we do indeed have a star-studded audience tonight, my gosh, I sometimes think that they think that I am now more well-known for giving dinner parties. All of your clients are celebrities. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? You can make a pot roast. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? First you brown an onion, you go to the Oscars. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? You can clean an oven. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? First you get the easy off. Oh, the grass is always greener on somebody else's estate. Oh, the meat is always leaner on somebody else's dinner plate.
But you can sew a button on. See, that's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? You have sung in China. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? I almost got arrested. I see you planning picnics. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? You know Tippi Hedren. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? Watching out for lions.
Oh, the grass is always greener on somebody else's front lawn. Oh, somebody else's wiener always has a lot more relish on. You run a fancy business. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? You can run a household. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? First you have a breakdown. You're always in the magazines. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? You can keep a husband. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? There's more to life than husbands.
I could use a husband.
You can have my husband.
I've already had your husband. Oh, think the kind of teary.
Oh, think about it, dearie. The grass is always greener in someone else's yard. It's hard. I'll bet you always ride in limousines. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? You can plan a luncheon. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? First you send a doodle. You have at least 1,000 friends. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? You raised a lovely daughter. Now that's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? Then she moves to Brooklyn Heights. Oh, the grass is always greener on some other tenant pays rent. Oh, the teeth are always cleaner in somebody else's Polydent.
But you know who all your neighbors are. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? You know Julie Newmar. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? She's just as tall as I am. I see you use a Swiffer. Oh, that's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? You can make a headline. That's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? I'd rather make a pot roast
Then go and brown an onion.
and have some peace and quiet.
You've already had my husband. Oh, everyone's a victim of this ducky little victim. The grass is always greener in someone else's yard. It's hard. Yay! Woo! Well done, young man. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I now have the pleasure of introducing my best friend, don't you say a word, singing and student, singing a song that I think is appropriate for the holidays. From Man of La Mancha, Harlan Boll.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to strive when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this. But one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable.